Hey everybody, welcome back to some more WARNO Ranked, and this time you can actually hear my voice and hopefully throughout the whole video. Or, unfortunately, depending on how you view it. Breaker 94, some of those names that I've definitely played against them a couple of times, but I don't mean that in a rude way. I don't remember if those were easy games or not, because there's so many, for some reason, so many players that start with B and have a number in their name and something along those lines, that it's just all an amalgamation of I don't know if they're good player, bad player, or maybe they were bad and are now good. So I don't know. That's why they're playing on death row. I just I don't like the way they design a middle zone. I already voiced my concern with that, both in these videos as well as towards Eugen. Um, Against East Germany, so we have to be careful. I think biggest issue is gonna be not losing our golf. I think if we can hold on to golf, we're gonna be fine. I've put some Sicherungs back in there. Maybe they're gonna work out, maybe not. Get these two guys in there. Give like a shift command back so they don't immediately die. Gonna be a bit more aggressive with my defense, which kind of might sound stupid, but I just don't want to get overwhelmed something here. So I'm gonna unload, actually unload them in here to slow down anything that might drive down there. For good measure, let's get an M48 in there as well. You know what? So we have a stronger gun. Place you in there, yeah. That's a good position. I think in that case we might, let's save this Jäger squad. For mid, let's get. I'm wondering if maybe 2 or 3s. I don't think I can go. I was thinking about going heavy leopard ones, but they're gonna get potentially demolished again by Maluse gas of the BMP ones. But the leopard, of course, has the issue of potentially getting demolished by cluster plane. I'm just thinking. I think I'm gonna see if I can focus on this area here. Just why I'm getting some leopards here. Get some Sicherungs. Build on. Eugen said that I just don't want the name to be too long, but I think the Sicherungstrupp, that's 4 extra letters, or Gruppe, that's 5 extra letters. It's just looks and sounds so much better. At least, someone who speaks German. I guess if you don't speak German, like at all or something, you probably don't really care. I, don't really care that much either. I think for Modschützen it makes sense, right? Mod and motorisiert is a massive difference. But yeah, let's get a looks in here. Let's quick hand over there. 75 points. 2 of you. Someone was asking me why a Pioneer and not a Panzergrenz, the 9 HP Panzergrenz. Well, for one, they are 10 men, and the Panzergrenz are only 9 men, so you get 1 extra G3, which improves their DPS. And 2, the Armbrust versus Panzerfaust difference is negligible. You lose 1 AP and lose 5% accuracy on the Armbrust, but you gain twice rate of fire. So that's definitely a big plus in my book. Right. Good luck, have fun. Let's see how this goes. But earlier on in 3, so I can hopefully punish a early cluster plane against a 2A3. I think that and the push here are the 2 biggest concerns. And they're both essentially a possible immediate danger. So I want to play a bit more safe rather than be aggressive against this deck. I said it last time that in the long run, against the mech deck as well, 8th infantry, and that in the long run we should be ahead of the advantage, and maybe I was wrong, but we'll see. There you go, early CV. Might go from it. Let's see if we can unload it there. Let's get another Roland ASAP, honestly. That's a bit aggressive. Those are 2 hits clearly, so I guess there's, you know, say, I don't know if I don't know. I can't talk. I wouldn't say indirect hits, but hits that don't deal full damage. Get out of there. Okay, very nice. You don't even have line of sight or range or both. It's 2 early CVs. Let's answer that with our own early CVs. Let's see if we can get in there.
Infanterie bereit. Motor an, Abfahrt. Sprung auf, Marsch, Marsch. Wir dort, Feind dort.
You're doing a good job. Let's get an MW1 next. And just punish this blob of infantry in there. Okay, actually let's go for this blob. Lost Leopard 1A5 here. Some Jäger squads. Pull you back, otherwise you're dead. Pull you back before you die. You just keep shooting down there. Load you. Get some flamer squads and more Jäger, honestly. Get some preemptive smoke here. Okay, very nice. Oh, that's a surrender. Sergeant. Well, I think this was pretty short, so let's search for another game. I don't know if it's ranked or unranked. We'll see, whatever strikes my fancy. Originally I was trying to find another team game, but, you know, that fell flat, so I searched ranked and found this. So in any case, I'll see you in just a second for another game. And we're back. For you it's been 1 second, for me it's been, I don't know, 10 minutes. We're playing a ZV10. Maybe there's something in the title like a 2-for-1 WARNO edition or something like that. I don't know. And I find it fitting, you know, 1 versus 1 and kind of the exact opposite, 10 versus 10. We're playing Soviets, the same division again. The 79th Tank Division. Because honestly the 30... which one's the Soviet Infantry? 38th? 39th? The Soviet Infantry Division is just horrible at the moment, because their whole gimmick, which is essentially BMP3s, is just bad. BMP3s went from just dominating and killing everything to being just I don't know if dog shit is really the way I'd say, but pretty bad. It'd be like nice to have for like a one-off or something in your deck, but when you have to rely on them. Why do I have this icon? I don't want this icon. I want to... Oh god. Sure, let's go here. Let's try this again. There's not really a lot of places where we can go. Maybe I should have pinged for this. Ah, that would have been a good idea. Whatever, let's go Feeder. Actually, I have the T80 UK in this time around, so we're gonna take one of those. And the T80U. What did we learn last time? Yeah, that our tanks not being elite really struggled. Hello. Recon, of course. Oh my, I do love seeing that.
Связь налажена.
Got Recon there, Recon squad there. I've slightly adjusted the deck, so I have some Saperi now. I wanted them in the Motostrelki? Sorry, in the PTR 60? I don't know why they're in the Gans. I definitely wanted them in the PTR 60. That's unfortunate. Let's get some Osas. I don't think I'm gonna bother with this. Get like, let's see, that's 80 points. Get 2 of these and 3 of these, or 3 of these and 2 of these, and have 50 points over. And with these 50 points, get an Igla squad. Let's see, 50 less than 245. So anything for 245 or below that might potentially buy ASAP. And that costs more than 195. Essentially 200, between 200 and 250, 45. Maybe an HE bomber. Yeah, let's just save these remaining points.
Дойдем до Ла-Манша.
We can't you over. I guess I could get some more Reek. No, I cannot.
Есть такая профессия. Родину защищать.
You stay in the back there.
Наше дело
The
правильно.
infantry
Будет разбит.
keeps my flank secure. The Osas,
Воздушных или наземных целей.
it's one of you over there. Someone was saying that, you know, I think twice even, that, you know, I can use tab to switch between the units.
На связи.
Which is very nice. I definitely agree that I should get used to doing that. Or I probably should get used to doing that. I just never learned this in Wargame because I was too scared, because it wasn't as obvious as it is here which unit you actually selected, at least to me. So I was always too scared that there's gonna be moments where I completely fuck up, where I think where I have the wrong thing selected or something like that, and I end up telling, you know, wrong units to go somewhere, etc., etc. So I never really got the muscle memory for that. I definitely agree that if you can, like, quote unquote master it, which probably doesn't really take that long, it's faster and more efficient than, you know, doing this and deselecting or only selecting the units you want, right? Less clicks, etc., etc. But again, I just never learned it because I was too scared of, like, screwing things up. Not that, there we go, there's a bug again, you know. We briefly see, you know, this thing at the top here. I don't know why. Is it because no, that didn't change anything. Can I see? Oh, I can actually see what my teammates are doing. That's actually cool. Definitely should have done that. Nice to see them.
Транспорт готов.
That's a bunch of kilos. Are those cobras?
Выходим и в стороны.
Blackhawks.
Снаряжение.
What? What's? Oh, there's a BRD I'm firing.
К стрельбе готов. Ждем указаний. Ждем
How much
указаний.
range do we have? Versus that's 2,800.
Едем и стреляем во все, что движется.
That's some artillery. Is that probably on fire at will, huh?
Слушаем ваши указания.
Yeah, it's actually worth killing them because, you know, I don't want those to be sold. Get a supply truck.
Ждем цели указания. Убираем орудие.
You don't go that far.
Красная армия всех степей.
plane. Oh, these warning.
Разворачиваемся.
Gonna be annoying.
Сверим часы.
Let's get some artillery or smoke.
Готов к бою. Готовьтесь. Противник
Well, you don't have any tanks here just yet, I think. So, sure, let's just
разворачиваемся здесь.
move up. I'm gonna definitely want those Speed 60 BBs alive because they're actually useful. Let's pull you a bit back. Oh, there's some stuff in there. Hopefully it's not a Bradley.
У нас потери.
That is a Bradley, I think.
Боеприпасы заканчиваются. Разговорчики с
Otherwise it wouldn't have dealt that much damage.
разворачиваемся.
I was like, maybe it's just a dragon. Yeah, that's a Bradley. Can we spot you now? We still cannot spot you. Because you have no recon around. Oh, well, pirate will artillery is just stupid, so...
Полная боевая готовность. У нас потери.
Gotta keep an eye on the minimum in this area, that when I hear the siren, if a plane is coming in from that direction, because that probably means there's a cluster plane or something like those lines coming in for me. That's not a good idea. Why would you do that? That's a tank.
Броня на связи.
Okay, definitely should do this and retreat.
Вас понял.
There's my supply. That's why I bought it early, so it's already arrived. Those air rifles are just not hitting, huh?
Слушаю вас, командир.
The fuck? What just exploded there? Oh, was it my OSAS missile? I heard that there's a bug sometimes where the missile immediately explodes. It's the first time I've actually actively at least seen it. Did I lose my tank? I lost my tank to that. That's hilarious and sad and frustrating. I'm pretty sure I just lost my tank to my own OSA AKM. That's something. It certainly is something. I don't think it shows up in the kill list, but I hope it does. Oh, I hope it does. Oh man. That's amazing. Yep. Well, I guess I gotta think of a new title for this video, because that was something else. That I definitely should clickbait the hell out of this video with this, because it's not even clickbaiting if it's true. Right, Gloucester Cup, move up. How's the rest of the map going? I'm not even gonna do this because it's just way too big. We lost Gregory. We're gonna lose Cheriton. We're making good progress here, and unsure what this is gonna look like in the end. Flame. You know what? Just eat your heart out with that. It's probably not a Bradley. It is indeed. I'm smart. Move up with you. Move up with you. And you. CV's already. Well, I guess we're gonna push forward to Mikhail. Mikhail? Something along those lines, probably. Wait, it would be said right. Definitely not Michael. I don't think Soviets would have called it Michael. Then again. Haha, just kidding. Unless. Should get another supply truck, I think. Oh my god, that's gonna be some. Team damage, I can already see it coming. But since we have this CV here, my T-ATBVK will just move in there. Or try to, at least. I'm gonna leave those mortars right back. We gotta make sure that nothing... Let's just get a... Those are mortars. Let's just fire a salvo in there. Let's get... We can... Yeah, that's worth it, honestly, for the speed. Supply truck, yeah, you also move up. You just stay next there, so that at least like a single... Honestly, I don't think Artiswam is really that efficient because most artillery really needs like a good amount of time to really be worth using. I definitely prefer RD having like the way it currently is than it, you know, is in other war games. But that's actually pretty nice. That's a lot of AA that you might be able to snipe here. That's a dead chaparral. I'm a bit aggressive with this TADU, but I have a feeling there's not a lot of tanks there. Oh, hello. Definitely wanna not get side shot here. Those BTR-60 BBs, man. Paying off. Get another one. Nice. That's dead, right? Yeah, it's dead. Moving from this angle. Wrong guy, Chotka, by the way. Also, the rest of the map looking not very good, honestly. We're probably gonna lose this. But honestly, I don't think in a 10 versus 10, I don't think it's really the right decision to try to help out on flanks in a significant manner. Because given how far away they are, the front lines, I think it's just gonna... It's gonna be way too much of a hassle to just micro. And you have like, since you typically can't really communicate with the teammates very much, unless, you know, there's a... You're playing with like one or two of your teammates or something in voice, which sure might be the case, I guess. It's just, you know, hard to actually like communicate and know what's happening on the rest of the map. That's my TADU. Oh, it's right next to the tank here. TCV. That's Hellfire Apache. Do not like to see that. Let's see if we can just drive with you through. It's gonna be a bit spicy for sure, but maybe it can work. We can unload you right. Okay, you do not be that aggressive, please. Speaking of aggressive, my TADU just won't move. I survived. Please kill that. Or don't. Who am I to tell you what to do? Just a commander after all. What do I know? Find Gesichter is German war sign for enemy spotted. Also look at that, like 22 FPS, 36 FPS, 40 FPS. So the moment you zoom in or out, you get like massive FPS drops. I guess my other squad didn't really make it in there. My other meta squad. Force the CV out. They should have this captured. There we go. Oh, that's seed. Let's get some Strelas. Okay, what's our best avenue for helping? Probably this side here. Let's get a T64BB. Because it's still moderately close to this, so it's easier for me to check out what's happening over there without like completely losing line of sight and all that on the rest of the map. Are you repaired? Because I'm pretty sure... Okay, you're fine. Actually move you a bit so you're not in the same position anymore. Move this up close. Doing this building here.
У нас потери. Ждем
That's an M1A1 just sitting there.
указаний. Бегом марш.
And then Abrams CV. And neuron activation, neuron activation. What are you firing at? Oh, the Tunguska. Oh, you missed twice. That's unfortunate. Maybe we can get like the other tank as well.
Слушаю вас, командир.
M270? You're a bit far up the front line, don't you think?
Стой. Возвращайся на базу. Оружие на изготовку. Нам вот туда.
No, you're alive. But so is my plane? Is that sound? Is it a pivot firing that very high pitched sound? Okay, hold on. I think I need my T-64BV over here with all these Abramses coming.
На связи.
Actually, let's give you some Conkers. Fuel. Why not?
Жду ваших указаний. Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний. Наше дело правое. Враг будет разбит. Победа будет.
I'm not gonna smoke this just yet. That's exactly why.
Двигаемся. Без геройства.
Oh no, my thing died.
Ждем указаний. Ждем указаний.
Okay, we got Iglas coming, so even if our Osas die, we should be... Osa dies, I should say.
Получен приказ стрелять по
Should be good to go.
боекомплект.
That's dead.
Ждем указаний.
Some ammo. There's a lot of tanks. Actually, maybe we can reroute you.
Готов.
Not onto the SP set, please. At this point, I'm just playing for KD.
Может, честь.
And shit like my own Osas killing my tanks.
Птицу готов.
That's... yeah. Yeah, this is definitely over. But again, maybe we can just flex with our KD. I mean, that's at the end of the day, that's why most people play 10v10s, right? So I guess I'm doing this right. My man, picking off at M270s left and right, that's a lot of points. I want that too. It's KD, man. Oh, nice. Oh, you get the M1A1 kill, right? But when I do the bombing, right, it survives. That's fair. Yeah, that's totally fair. Okay, not seed. No, not flying over my USA. Gonna fire? No, I think it was a pivot firing that vary again. Which sound? I forgot about you.
Контакт. Слушаю, товарищ командир. Ждем указаний. Ждем.
What's the Stinger squad there? I want to see if I can pick something off. RPG's only 21 AP. That's not a whole lot. But a few over there doing absolutely nothing. And you. Cruise under tank. Killed an M1A1. You love to see it. Kill the martyr. Please get out of there. Get some supply for my boys. Get some supplies for Kanipov.
Слушаем ваши указания.
Yeah, I mean, 10, that's like 100 points per minute, so in a minute it's over. Oh yeah, of course, 5%. And now you're stunned. Oh, you love to see it. I should not have you stand still. Just move. You're stunned. You can still move.
Еще бы чуть-чуть.
Come on, I want the kill. That's 370 points or something. Oh, I think someone else got the kill. Oh, what happened to me? I'm joking. This is 10 versus 10. You give up everything when you play that, including your frames per second. Oh no, Wild Weasel. Doing absolutely nothing as usual, I guess. I guess it could have just targeted other stuff, and not my OSA, so... that might have been the reason why my OSA is alive. Neuron activation. My T64BV probably dies with infantry or something side-shotting it in the forest. Kind of expected. Like, look at this flank though. Did I just hear music? Did you hear that? I actually didn't pay attention if it died or just lost line of sight.
Здесь слишком жарко. Наше дело правое. Враг будет
Oh,
убит.
that's not good.
Победа будет за нами. Есть такая
Wait, do you hear that? 1 second. I'm not sure if that is supposed to simulate, you know, the smoke launchers like popping the things out, or if it's just a bug where it gives you a brief MG fire sound effect when you do that.
готовится к бою.
Oh well. Oh wait, what is this time? What is this point limit? 2,500? I guess it's 2,500. I mean, I'm just floating. Oh my. Yeah, this is just doing nothing. Like they're still high, they still have high cohesion. Oh well. GG. Try to save my KD so I don't look like a noob. I'm just joking. Yeah, 2,900. I mean, yeah, it's just hard to really make a difference, significant difference, when the rest of your team or like a good part of the map just gets overwhelmed. I'm not like trying to say like, oh, my teammates are garbage, right? I probably was 2 versus 1 in the early game, right? I had help from someone else. And thus it was pretty easy for me to get a good KD and, you know, get into the next zone and then, you know, just sit there. So at the end of the day, I think more often than not, in these big 10 versus 10s, it just comes down to which side gets like the 2 versus 1 engagements and 3 versus 2 engagements and wins as a result. Or vice versa, which side can 1 versus 2 in a defensive position and hold out while the rest of the team, you know, outnumbers their opponents, yada yada yada. Individual skill isn't, obviously, the more you have, the less is like the less important is individual skill of any given player. It's just, at the end of the day, that doesn't really matter. I did kill something with the BV though, Ronan 3, I guess. Yeah, hold on, loss list, victim. It doesn't show up. You gotta check the replay for that. This is absolutely hilarious. So I think it must have been that bug that people have been reporting a while ago already. It's not new, where, you know, the missile just explodes shortly after firing. I assume it might happen if the plane dies just after you fire the missile. Maybe then the missile just simply hits the ground. The similar bug used to be in Wargame as well, with the Yotsog. So maybe that's what happens, you know. So if, you know, the missile is already like 2,000 meters in the air and then the plane dies, then, you know, the missile flies into nowhere. But if the plane dies the moment the missile is being fired, right, then it probably just, you know, goes into random direction and whatnot. And also I'm curious, wasn't my TADU cat like 4 HP or something still? It wasn't like on 1 HP, I'm pretty sure. So I'm surprised at how much damage it also did, right? But maybe it shouldn't be too surprising, given that HE bombs also do a good amount of damage. But like, yeah, this is Adelise, and it's me plus the Eastern player and Iceman even helping, right? So it's not really surprising that we just demolished the player here. But in any case. And also, you know, there was like 1 against like 2 heavy tanks, so it also doesn't help. But this is not why we're here. Okay, this is the first time I retreat. You gotta look out for an F4 that flies like this way. Just wait until an F4 spawns. Pretty sure it was a napalm F4 Phantom. I retreat momentarily with my TAD UK, I think. Yeah, now I'm retreat. There's the napalm Phantom. Okay, so TAD UK. Okay, it's on 1 HP. Never mind. Never mind. In this case, it's obviously still hilarious, but it's very plausible that like a random HG explosion from like a missile or something can kill a tank. I thought it wasn't like more. I thought it had more. What TADU? Hmm. Okay, hold on. What is okay? Hold on. Okay, I'm about to miss it. There's the OSA AKM. It's aiming. Yeah, just after the missile is essentially supposed to come out, the plane dies, gets killed by the Strelas. Did you hear that? That sound like, it's kind of like I don't even know how to explain that. This one doesn't make a good thumbnail though because of all the trees. The ADK is stunned. Everything's stunned immediately. And then... Oh, it doesn't die just yet? Oh no, it still had to like register the damage or something, I guess. And then it dies. Look, it's forest just gone. Maybe like with all the leaves gone now, maybe it's actually not too bad. Or maybe this... Oof. Is this... If only the tree wasn't there. Hold on. Maybe this is... I don't think this is gonna end up being, but like... Hold on. Hold on. One just a tiny bit forward. It's just with keys, it's not a... Oh, there we go. There we go. And that's the... I think this thing here is probably like the missile. It traveled and then immediately crashed in here or something like that. I think that's the impact of the missile. Kind of makes sense that and this is the radius of where the trees are now. Just dead. Where's my T8UK? There it is. You're dead. BRDM 2? No, BRDM 2 is fine. MP2. How much damage did you take? You took no damage, but it also hit front armor on you. There it is. There it is. Oh, look at that. Look at this, dude. Oh, look at these effects. They're kind of... Man. Look at this. Just... I don't know, man. It's kind of funny. In any case, hope you enjoyed it. And I'll hopefully... How do you close this? There you go. See you next time. Bye-bye.